Welcome back, everybody, to the fourth day's play here of this Twisty Test Championship Test match. This one taking place between Afghanistan and the West Indies. Afghanistan 9 wickets down as we begin the third day's play. Still trailing, the fourth day's play, sorry, still trailing by 309 runs. And already it's the West Indies on the attack early. Just some good fielding, some quality bowling. Really putting the Afghan side to the sword. And I wonder what we're going to see today. Can Afghanistan, I guess, survive for a little bit, and then their first goal would, I guess, be avoiding the follow-on. Now, there's still another 296 runs, or there's still another, 96 runs away from doing that. And if they can do that, then maybe they can perk up the possibility of a draw if they somehow manage to have this last wicket stand go for a further 90-odd runs. Otherwise, you know, there's only sort of 6 sessions left in the match, obviously, with this being day 4. You've got 3 more sessions tomorrow. They've been able to bat out 3 already today. Do they give themselves a chance to bat that out tomorrow as Hassan, the number 11, actually picks up a 50. Superb work from him, and now the outside edge comes from Ahmad's bat. The finger goes up from the umpire. Jason Holder gets the wicket. And that is the end of the Afghanistan first innings. As you can see at top of screen, West Indies will enforce the follow-on just 35 minutes into day 4. Afghanistan, they still trail by a further 280-odd runs, I think is what it is. Ibrahim Zadran making his way to the middle. But the West Indies, well, they need 10 wickets to win. Afghanistan, I think at this stage, their best opportunities to try and draw the game. It is Kemar Roach with ball in hand. And that one left through to the keeper. Oh, edged. Oh, it's through. It is through, and that is 4. So a missed chance early. But I guess it wasn't really a chance if it didn't go to hand. We'll see how aggressive the West Indies are with their field. They've still got so many runs in the bank to really, like, if they want to force if Afghanistan side to just really attack every ball and go, hey, look, if you're good enough, take it on. Why wouldn't you? Because right now we've still got a lead of 265 runs. And there's an edge, and it's dropped. Gee, that would have been a ripping catch if it was taken. First real opportunity goes down for the West Indies. But they're still well on top of this game. And now there's an edge, and that's taken. Just a faint little tickle. Wasn't too much on it. But in the end, it was enough to go straight through. And a good catch by the keeper. Afghanistan, well, they're still a fair distance away from getting back into this game. West Indies, we'll just think, 1 down, 9 to go. That's got to be their mentality for how they go and attack the rest of this match. Oh. Again, just creating opportunities. Oh, hit him on the pad. Maybe there was some bat involved. Let me see a review here. Go upstairs. Yes, we will. Now, I think the bat was actually involved after the pad, so we are going to the ball tracker here. Pitching in line. Impact umpire's call. Wickets missing. So, regardless about the bat or not, would have remained not out. Well, it does remain not out. Let's see that one cut away. Now, these two really, they've just got to bat time. Don't really need to worry about the runs, because I think it's probably a bit far-fetched to see Afghanistan winning this game from here. Obviously, 242 behind with a day and a bit to go. They're probably not the only... There's probably no chance at winning the game, obviously. We'll make that assumption. But if they can just bat enough time, then they can maybe force a draw. You know, if you get a lead of about 50 or 60 and get knocked over in the last session of play, you could possibly have a chance at holding it out. You just never know. These things can change quite dramatically here. So he tucked that away for another single. 21 overs gone. 61 for 1. So that's probably a pretty good position for them to be in. If they lose a wicket every 21 overs, what's that? 200 overs. So you never know. It's a possibility that they can survive. Anyway, that's the end of the first session here on day 4. Pretty lengthy one in terms of the video highlights for it, but 61 for 1 there. Obviously, Zadran, the one man to lose his wicket. Warrican with the ball delivering once again. Had a very good first match-up, and now already in early. Oh, a couple of plays and misses here. About Warrican, 1 for 17 from 9.1. Got him! Bowled him. It's deflected. This is the classic elbow trick. Hits the back of the elbow and just goes onto the stumps. One of the more common dismissals, I suppose, that we've seen in this tournament. In terms of the common strange ones. Insanullah, or Isanullah, out. Afghanistan 66 for 2. Oh, and almost 66 for 3. But again, just another missed chance from the West Indies. They've had a couple of those. But I'm sure that at the moment, they're still pretty happy with the amount of chances they are creating. If they want to finish this game today, though, they'll want to take those chances. Shot. Through the covers, that's 4. Glorious stuff. Remember, both these sides obviously losing in the first round of the Test Championship, wanting to get themselves off to the best possible start here that they would. Or at least the best possible recovery. Don't want to fall behind. We've already seen South Africa pick up a win in the first match. We've already seen Sri Lanka pick up a win in their first match, and even New Zealand. And there's a little edge onto the pad, and there's this one taken. So the West Indies get another one. And they edge ever closer towards their first victory in this tournament. With wicket number 3. Only 7 more to go now for the West Indies. There's a good catch in the slips by Brathwaite. Gavadamadi out for 33. Afghanistan 81 for 3. So now it's Ramit Shah and Asghar Afghan with the task in front of them. How long can they survive? Can they take it till the end of T? If these two are still in at the end of T, they'll look to survive till the end of stumps. But I think right now, take it one over at a time. Yep. Edged! Oh, what a brilliant catch! How good was that? The West Indies, they get another wicket. It's the big man, Cornwall, with the ball, and gee, that's Brathwaite again, I think, with the catch. Diving to his left. Absolute superb. Ramit Shah out for 7. Afghanistan 87 for 4. The West Indies 6 wickets away now. And they just look dangerous. All those spinners, Warwick and Cornwall. They just look the goods. Asghar Afghan cuts this one away. And they thought about the second. Oh, then they decided again for it late. Bowler's end is a direct hit. And that looks clearly out from my point of view. The umpire doesn't even need to send it upstairs. Just gives the finger straight away. Good call, bowler's end. Some hesitation with the running between the wickets. And in the end, the direct hit was enough to see the end of Jamal. He's out for 5. 94 for 5. Afghanistan. And they're in a world of trouble. Could be another run out. Jeez. Direct hit, not bad. Afghanistan past that 100 mark. Asghar Afghan again. Providing some stability at one end. And a quick single here. Gets through for another one. Don't mind this field of the West Indies so far. They've remained on the attack for majority of this innings. And really put a number of slips in. Maybe Yeah, one mistake at the moment is not having a short leg in. That could be an ideal thing for them, especially with the seamers. That one's edged and doesn't quite carry to that short gully. For Cornwall. And another dot ball, 51 over score, and that will take us to the tea break here on day 4. So Afghanistan, well, they get through another session, probably a little more wounded than they'd like to be. They lost 4 wickets in that session. So see them 126 for 5. Asghar Afghan and Zazai, well, they've got a lot of pressure on them now. But that'll be 4. First over back. Not a bad shot. Oh, helped around the corner almost to the leg slip. They've got men there. Oh, on the pad, big shout. Umpire says no, maybe height the issue there. Oh, that one's now tucked away to the onside. Would have been a no ball actually. Anyway, they'll just pick up the 1 from it. No, it wasn't a no ball. My mistake. Again on the pad. This time if there was any bat involved, the keeper did take it. You see the West Indies use another review, not quite. Now the edge. So they're creating chances. Cornwall's creating chances with his bowling. West Indies as a whole are looking very dangerous. Oh, on the pad again. This time Warrican did it straighten enough. The umpire thinks so. And the West Indies get around him. Afzal Zazai out for 16. West Indies 4 wickets away. Oh, on the pad again. Could it be another one? No, says the umpire. Edged. Oh, it was a no ball, that one. So, catch wouldn't have mattered, but it went between the slips, which does indicate there is a bit of a gap there. Which the West Indies would want to cover up, you'd think, if they want to get these final few wickets. Obviously, don't want to be missing any chances. Want to be taking them as much as possible. Get yourself the victory as quickly as possible. Ooh, they want 3 here. Bowler's end would have been a disaster. They ended up getting the 3. Could have been another run out there for Afghanistan as they push to 178. Oh, gee, the yes-no call again. Ends up only being the 1 run. Now Afghan says, I'll do it myself. Hits it all the way to the boundary. Oh, hello, Rashid Khan. It's a lovely shot through the covers. We know how nice he can play at times. I mean, it's not technically really correct, but he just heaves it around the ground. It's a full toss, straight into the pad. Must have hit him outside the line. And they've got about 8 more overs today, the West Indies, to take these 4 wickets. Right now, Rashid Khan and Asghar Afghan are really grinding it in from an Afghanistan point of view and building a partnership. There's a single, and that'll be 50 for Asghar Afghan. Just the 2 boundaries. Jeez, it's been a grind for him, hasn't it? Almost 3 hours at the crease. Over the top. From Rashid Khan, which should go all the way to the boundary for 4, and that will also bring up the 200 for Afghanistan. So right now, I'm looking at the scoreline. They're only trailing by 87 runs. If they can somehow manage to get those 87 runs, all of a sudden, maybe they're a minor chance. Oh, a little bit of bat or glove off the pad, and that's the end of Rashid Khan. Wowee. So the West Indies strike late in the day, and breaking this partnership was critical. really will now expose the lower order of Afghanistan. Rashid Khan out for 36. 200 for 7. Still trailing by 86. The West Indies, well, they just need 3 more wickets to win. In a really, really good spot right now. 2 balls left in the day. Oh! Beats everything, including the stumps. As Afghanistan will at least take this to day 5. They've got 3 wickets in hand. And they keep it that way just as Warrican ends up with a dot. That's the end of the 4th day's play. The West Indies just need 3 wickets to win. They're in a commanding position here today, everyone. 205 for 7. Afghanistan at this point in time. Asghar Afghan, their great white hope. 54 not out at the crease with Yaman Ahmadzi. Gee, it's all up for grabs on that final day. Can Afghanistan somehow force a draw? We'll tune in tomorrow and find out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.